So to understand your emotions, first you have to understand what emotions are and the biological reasons of why you have them. Because understanding their function can help you realize the importance of having them. But when the emotions start to control you, that's when it becomes a problem. But you could use those emotions to control you in a more positive way and have them not affect you negatively. So emotions can have a really bad effect on our health and just our mood in general. But like at the same time, some of them are, or all of them are really needed. They're there for a reason. We wouldn't have them if they weren't here for a reason. And they do benefit us in ways. I'm going to start off with anger. And the biological reason behind it is from the fight or flight response. It helps us to be alert in dangerous situations, raises our heart rate, stuff like that, you know. And it helps us to perform better. It also motivates us to change a situation that might be wrong. So that's called like righteous anger. Like you could be mad at something and then use that anger to change something. For example, you may be mad about the fact that you don't have a job. So what do? You go get a job. If you're not mad about it, then you're not going to get a job because you're not going to want to change that. To deal with this, you have to realize the situation that you are in. Will being angry help you or make it worse? For example, you spill a glass of water on yourself, then you punch a wall. Who loses? You or the water? Obviously, the answer is you. The water can't win. Oh, look at this water. Let me quench my thirst. I'm mad that I dropped it. If your anger isn't justified, you're literally just punishing yourself for another person's mistake, or it could be your own mistake. You're just punishing yourself for it, and that doesn't even make sense. Some ways you can calm this reaction is to think logically. Like, should I seriously be upset by this? And some of the times, like, you're going to find yourself thinking that you're stupid, that you're even mad about it, and that can actually kind of help. You can breathe slowly to get your heart rate back down, and what I do is try to find humor in the thing that I'm mad about, because most of the time, it's something dumb, and realizing that has a huge impact on the way you respond to that. And sadness, obviously, sadness is pretty terrible. Like, no one would just want to be sad. But it also has a purpose, and it serves as a trigger to help you change the circumstance that you are in. If you are happy, you're not going to change the circumstance because you're going to be content with that. And if it's a bad circumstance and you're happy about that, then how are you going to get out of that? Ways to deal with being sad is to listen to music, not sad music, because that's very counterintuitive and just flat out dumb. Basically, music you really like, or you can go outside, be productive, getting stuff done. You could talk to friends, meditate, and gratitude, like writing in your journal, things you are grateful for. That one I got from my mom. Stress is probably something that everyone is dealing with like right at the moment. And a way to deal with this is to think of it as something positive, because stress is a motivator to get things done. Like, think back to when you had something you needed to get done and you did it. If stress wasn't a thing, then you wouldn't have done it. Too much, on the other hand, is where the problem is. And this is when you have to take back control over it and not let it overcome you to the point you scream, all while getting nothing done. The cure, you may ask? It's pretty simple. Meditation. And, you know, there is science behind this. It helps to create a place in your brain to deal with it mentally. Like meditation, it calms you, right? It helps your mind be able to work better, you be able to think better. And cortisol, the stress hormone, when you meditate, the levels in your blood become lower because your heart rate becomes lower. It decreases the cortisol because you're tricking your body into thinking that you don't need it anymore. So next up on the list, we got fear. Obviously, fear is needed. If you're in a situation like where your life is in danger and a pack of wolves are staring you down, who wouldn't be afraid? It tells you to get out of the situation, and if you didn't, you're gone, deceased. You're not there anymore. You're dead. So just like the others, you need fear. But if it's for like a situation you can't change or you need to do something, then you got to control it. And if you don't, then, well, you're going to be afraid. So ways to overcome this are to read the Bible. And that's the main way. Because when you read the Bible and you trust God with all your heart, you know that he's always going to be there for you. But if you're not religious, there's still some hope. Things like talking to somebody, watching a funny movie, and also asking yourself why you are scared and to reason with yourself on why not to be. Because sometimes you can realize that you're scared of something you really shouldn't be scared of, which can really help. All right, the video's over. See ya.